Hello children, good evening. Today I am going to start the new chapter, The Mice That Ate Iron. This story is about two friends, Naduk and Lakshman, and this story teaches us a lesson that you should be true to your friend. You should be faithful to your friend. Now let's start the story. Once there was a rich merchant called Naduk. Merchant, I suppose you people know, a rich businessman. As time went by, his business became so bad that he not only lost money but also got into debt. Means as time went by, with the passage of time, his business, he lost everything in his business and he got into debt. Means he has taken money from some person and he has to return that money in time. Debt means when you take money from someone and you have to return it also. So Naduk was unhappy. He was sad. It was no use staying in that city any longer, so he decided to go on a long journey to try his luck elsewhere. So he doesn't want to stay in that place. He want to go far away to do some another business. Try his luck means he wanted to take risk, to take risk to start something new. He had to sell almost everything he had in order to pay off his debts. And because of his circumstances, he had to sell almost everything. He had whatever he had. He sold everything to pay the money back to the people from whom he had taken. All that he was left with which was of some value, was heavy iron beam, iron rod. He had only iron rod with him. Before leaving, Naduk went to see his good friend Lakshman. But before leaving that place, he went to meet his friend Lakshman. He was so sorry to hear of Naduk's misfortune and unhappy that he was going away. When the friend heard that he is leaving the place, and when friend heard about his misfortune, means his bad luck, and unhappy, he was going away. That he felt bad that my friend is leaving the place. And is there anything I can do for you, my friend? Then Lakshman said, can I help you in any ways? Well, replied Naduk, I have a very heavy iron beam. Naduk said, I have a beam with me, iron rod, which I would like to leave with you, but I don't want to carry that beam with me, so you keep it with you safely. Will you keep it for me till I return? Then Naduk said, you keep this rod with you until I come back. Is that all? Lakshman said. That's it. No doubt. I'll keep it for you. Lakshman said, okay, you don't worry about that. You go. I'll keep that safely. You can be sure the beam will be quite safe. Lakshman said, okay, don't worry about. You can go. Don't worry about that beam. It will be safe. I shall give it back to you whenever you want it, and whenever you need it, I'll give it back to you. Naduk thanked his friend and went home. A few days later, he left the city. He left that place. Many years passed. Naduk went far and wide. Naduk went far away, carrying on his trade. Means he started his new business, and to spread his business, he went to many places, far and wide. He was lucky, for he did good business. And here he proved lucky because his business was running very soundly, and soon he became very rich. He then returned to his hometown with lot of money. Plenty of money means lot of money. He bought a new house and started his business in a big way. Now when he came back, he bought a new house and he again started his business in a big way. After some time, he went to visit his friend Lakshman. Lakshman was glad, means happy, to see Naduk and welcomed him warmly, means happily he welcomed his friend. They talked of Naduk's travels abroad. Naduk told everything about his tour far and wide wherever he visited, and his business also. He discussed with his friend about his business. Later, as he was about to leave, he said, now that I am here, may I have my iron beam back? Naduk said, now give me my iron beam which I had kept with you. Lakshman looked very worried. Now Lakshman got tensed. He had no intention of returning the beam because he knew it would fetch a good price if he were to sell it. He had no intention means he doesn't want to return that iron rod back to his friend because he knew this thing कि this rod will give him a good money. If he will sell this rod to anyone, it will give him a good amount. So he said, I don't know how to tell you this. He said, see what he said. I don't know how to tell you this. Means he's making a story now. See what he's saying. He had another intention in his mind. Something bad has happened. I put the beam safely in the storeroom, but now I find that mice have eaten it. See, he's making a story. He never wanted to return that rod. So he's saying lie. He's telling lie. He's saying I had kept that rod in the storeroom, but mice has eaten it. Now children, you people can imagine, can the mice eat the rod? Iron rod. But he's telling lie. I am really very sorry. Beams of that kind are difficult to get, or I would have bought another for you. He's told that is a very rare thing to be found, or I could have given it back to you. I am really very sorry. Means he's making a story. Please don't feel bad about it, said Naduk. Naduk said, okay, it's all right. Whatever happened, it was not your fault that the mice ate up my beam. This just goes to show that nothing lasts forever. He said see, nothing is forever. Forever. You can't keep anything forever. One day or the other the things last. As he was leaving, he said, by the way, Lakshman, I have a present for you. I have a gift for you. He must have brought some gift for his friend from abroad, which I bought during my travels. He said, I have brought something for you. Will you ask your son Ramu to come home with me? I'll send it back with him. Means you send your son with me. I'll give that gift to your son. He'll give it to you. That's it here, children. I'll continue tomorrow. Okay.